Now straight on to the Delhi news. While parents intensified their struggle against arbitrary school fee hike in Delhi's NCR region, around 128 schools have decided to remain closed in retaliation. Now the call to remain closed has come from an independent federation of the schools in protest against what they call as unnecessary demonstration by parents. The independent body has also cried foul against the alleged interference of the district administration in the school matters. Now, while students suffer, the Federation of School has met the district magistrate to discuss this issue. Now, I have with me Milan Sharma for the full report. Now, Milan, what is the latest update on this matter? What is the reaction that you're getting from the parents at this point in time? Yes, Milan, we would like to ask you what...
In fact, 128 schools...
Please go ahead.
Parents are clearly angry. In fact, 128 schools have decided to remain closed today on a working day, for schools. In fact, the Independent Federation of Private Schools took this call to protest against the what they call the interference of the district magistrate, as well as protesting demonstrations of the parents outside the schools. What they want to say from this is that all the 128 schools are being punished for the mistakes or the follies of a few of these private schools who are hiking fee arbitrarily.
So what is the information that you're getting from the school authorities as of now? Have you spoken to the people from the Federation? What are they saying?
So yes, when I spoke to the president of the Federation, Mr. Subhash Jain, he has informed us that today they have taken this step to send out a message to the district magistrate and other government officials that schools under laws are not liable to disclose their balance sheets to the government, and as it is, they are already answerable to the CBSE and the state government. Here in Ghaziabad, Indrapuram, there was a committee formulated with 3-member panel committee formulated after parents had protested against an arbitrary fee hike by one of the schools, DPS Ghaziabad Vasundhara. In fact, some of the students of the school were given a transfer certificate and asked to leave when the parents challenged their their fee structure and asked to show records of where the money is going, whether it is being used for the upkeep of the school and whether it's being used to pay salaries for the staff as mandated by law. Hence, this call to shut down 128 schools was taken by the federation of these schools, saying that not all schools are hiking fee arbitrarily, and some of the schools are doing it, as they say, to counter inflation, which is a yearly fee hike is necessary for them to pay staff salaries and maintain upkeep of the school. Hence, today they have closed down, but what we also understand is they do want to take up this closure, and they will reopen the school on some other day to cover up for the loss of studies that the children will be facing today. Back to you.
Right, but Milan, parents are alleging that the DOE are hands in glove with the schools. What is that you're sensing? Do you think the Delhi government will step in?
Right, so these are two issues here in Delhi government and Delhi NCR. The NCR schools in Ghaziabad and Indrapuram fall under the state government of Uttar Pradesh, while the Directorate of Education in Delhi, where parents have alleged that the Directorate of Education is hand in glove with private schools. In fact, the parents have yesterday also demanded that they meet the Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal, and he has not been able to meet them, with the Deputy CM Manish Sisodia stepping in and saying that they will meet meet the parents on Friday, but nothing of this sort has been, there's no answer that the Directorate of Education has given to the parents in Delhi yet, and they are still demanding answers to why about 250 students were given transfer certificates from the Presidium School Dwarka. In fact, what we also know that the TCs that were handed off to the children did not have the signatures of the Directorate of Education, which is again a law without whose signatures and without the signature of the Directorate of Education Authority, you cannot ask the students to leave the school. While when we spoke to the Directorate of Education, they have mentioned that we have not been signatory to this transfer certificate and hence they have not signed it. And still the Presidium School Dwarka has given them a transfer certificate which is invalid at this point of time.
And thank you for all those details, and we'll continue to update on this story because this is indeed a national story.